I didn't mean to kill him. Hello, loyal fans, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we have found our way down to the Republic secret base, and we killed one of the coolest guys ever. In this episode, we're going to explore more. Let's try that again with less glitching. The game just shut off on me for some reason. Now let's continue on. Let me adjust the mic. Better, okay. Ooh, advanced med pack. Yay! So let's go ahead and discuss a little bit more down here. Why I don't like it. This part is okay, sort of. There's a second bit there. Yay! More foreshadowing. This isn't too bad, but it could be a lot better down here. I mean, they're trying to make it look like a zombie apocalypse was happening. But no, instead, we got ourselves a bunch of Cell-Calf that looks like Cell-Calf, but we get to kill them for a change. So, yeah, not the best idea, but definitely not the worst. The worst comes later. So let's go ahead and just kill this droid quickly. Very nice. Oh, more Cell-Calf to kill. For the Republic! And for Narnia! Oh, Jinhani's poisoned. Yay, maybe she'll die. Oh, I saved her. Oops. Let's talk to her. Why not?
Only I'll be of assistance to you, Padawan.
I need something to take away from my pain. Oh wait, this is gonna bring me more pain.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What happened after your father died? This time we'll pay attention.
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
Could you not help her?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Did she die?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris.
You were enslaved.
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
Great, we are in my most hated place of the game, talking to my most hated person of the whole group. I am right now suffering. All of this inside torment, but yet nothing to cheer for, nothing to root for, nothing to even boo against, just nothing. She doesn't have any personality besides her tragic past. That's boring. You need something. Something.
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with the dream.
Did you die?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I offered them to me. We both know what has happened since then.
You have turned away from the dark side.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Worst Star Wars character ever. Go ahead and get the remains and... Yep. Well, let me quickly check. No, map. Yeah. We're going to my most hated place. Mommy, I don't want to go. Oh, don't make me. Oh well, it's the only way so that I can get to the most awesomest part of the game, which is not here. Let's leave the party behind. Yes, we're finally leaving behind Juhani, and we're never coming back. I'll miss T3, but oh well, he wasn't that important. Trust me, even leaving Juhani behind is not making me feel any better about what's coming up. Here it is. Now you're thinking, oh, this must be really awesome. You're underwater. There's a lot of possibilities here. Yes, there is. Watch this. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm just pressing forwards. And, yeah, it's going this slow. This stinking slow. And everything's great, so there's nothing good to look at, so I'm just slowly going, and I'm getting really angry here. And look, there's a survivor. I don't even care. Let's take up my lightsaber and kill him and look.
I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I'm John Nova. The Republic sent me to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane cellcaps killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The cellcaps swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy cellcaps. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing underwater then?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Harakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed cellcap mutants running around looking for dinner.
I'll come with you. Maybe I'll die with you and then you don't have to worry about this.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the cellcat. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
They are really playing up that the ocean floor will be safe. It would be funny if irony happened, wouldn't it? And now we are slowly moving. He was moving faster than us. And now I have to follow him going incredibly slow. Now I'm stuck. This is the worst day ever. I'm going to cry. I mean, seriously, you are going so slow, and it's so boring, and there's nothing to do or look at. Just move slowly. What were you thinking, game designers? This is not fun. Just because you want to make it more realistic doesn't make it better. And this isn't even realistic. This is Star Wars. We should be going at light speed through the water for the fun of it. But no, we're standing on the floor. And look, the most cliche thing that could happen right now. Jaws! Okay, that was kind of cool. But everything else... Look, what is my character even doing? He's just like trying to dance, but he can't. He's probably trying to get out of the suit so he can drown so he doesn't have to be in such a horrible place. And here comes another mechanic that I really don't like You see? Look there. There's a nice fishy that wants to eat you. And how do you do it? With dumb luck. So you let the fish come over here. I'll just show you. Let it see you. Okay, good. Now stand still because it's going to come. You gotta time it just right. Or is it going to come? Maybe I have to walk towards it. No, it's going to see me. Press the button before it comes over and kills you. Because if it gets any closer, it's going to eat you and you have no way to help yourself. So forget about your life. You can have full life, half life, no life. They'll kill you. Ah, wait. Press the button. Press it. Very good. Very good. How stinking boring. This level is boring. Badly designed. And, oh man. All of them, man, I don't like. I told you all the things I like, so this underwater part's making me angry. Parts I don't like. I don't like how the cell calf are neutral and they think that you're better than everybody. And they don't even have any character development. You know, a neutral planet, perfect way to make them join one side or another. But nope, they stay the same. No spoilers either, it's obvious. They sell it to both sides and in the end they're only hurting themselves. What idiots are they? And then they have no idea that a republic is building on the ocean floor right on their home front where the coal pillar is. Are they that stupid? Don't go up this way, but I'll kill the shark for the fun of it. Ooh, that was really close. So this is not the best level of the game. This bottom part is horrible. The top part looks really nice, I admit it, but it's not very fun. This is not a very fun planet whatsoever. I do not like this part at all. It's really driving me insane. I am complaining. And you don't usually hear me complain about stuff. I usually like stuff that people don't like the prequels of Star Wars or something like that. But no, this, I agree with everyone. This place is horrible and stupid. But I can finally get out of the water and feel a little bit better. I'll be more chaotic neutral than just pure chaotic now. Or insane self-cap. Yay. Could they look a little bit different? I mean, come on, they are insane. They should look somewhat different. And they're so easy to kill. Mostly, anyway. Okay, so I'm dying. Big whoop-de-doo. Finally! Oh, that was quite a round. Well, let's go ahead and raid the body of one of my fellow Republic soldiers. Very nice. Ooh, large locker. Let's go ahead and check that out. You know, lockers really don't seem very Star Wars-y, do they? They look like regular lockers. Huh. I mean, okay, this is just depressing to look at. Wow. Usually it's so nice to look out there, but no, not here. Because they don't know how to design a spooky horror level. Luckily in number 2 they fixed some of those problems right away, and they do have the return of the ship of the of the space suits, but it's pretty funny actually. Go watch someone else's Let's Play to see how funny it is, or play it yourself, of course. Hey, look, there's a few people. Let's say hi.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Cellcath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
Well, you people are evil. Or desperate.
60 seconds to complete depressurization.
Okay, it's not funny.
54 seconds to complete depressurization.
Okay, so there's a few ways to do it. You can talk to them to tell them to stop. Let's see how this will work. 5 spikes? Is it really worth it? Fine. It's worth it. Disable it. Now I'm perfectly safe.
No. The Firaxa will get us. No. The Cellcath are coming. No.
No! No! Ah!
Calm down. Everything's gonna be okay.
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the cell cat went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Cellcath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Cellcath outside the doors every once in a while. Strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
You think you had it bad? I had to walk through the ocean floor in that horrible suit that made me go incredibly slow, looking at absolutely nothing, having to deal with stupid sharks that could easily be put out. Whatever, you have a lot to answer for.
Look, I'm sorry. I have just been under a lot of strain recently. You know, the whole thing about having my entire research team devoured before my eyes.
Kono, calm down.
Wow.
Don't talk to him like that. We've gone through a lot, and we said we were sorry for the mistake we made.
I'm sorry for my actions, but what are you doing here?
I'm a mission for the council, looking for a star map.
A star map? I don't know anything about a star map down here.
But there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last section of the Kolto harvesting machine.
But we can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe that's why it all happened in the first place.
So, what happened?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
I like this. Well, it's not shutting off. We got time. Mommy, I don't want to go. Oh, don't make me. Oh well, it's the only way so that I can get to the most awesomest part of the game, which is not here. Let's leave the party behind. Yes, we're finally leaving behind Juhani, and we're never coming back. I'll miss T3, but oh well, he wasn't that important. Trust me, even leaving Juhani behind is not making me feel any better about what's coming up. Here it is. Now you're thinking, oh, this must be really awesome. You're underwater. There's a lot of possibilities here. Yes, there is. Watch this. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm just pressing forwards. And, yeah, it's going this slow. This stinking slow. And everything's great, so there's nothing good to look at, so I'm just slowly going, and I'm getting really angry here. And look, there's a survivor. I don't even care. If I take up my lightsaber and kill him and what?
I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I'm John Nova. The Republic sent me to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And They looked wrong, somehow. Like something had...
In the end, they're only hurting themselves. What is chaotic now? Oh, that was quite a rant.
Dan, I'll stop you! I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you!
Kill them! Kill them now!
Well, you people are evil. Or desperate.
60 seconds to complete
Ooh.
depressurization.
Okay, it's not funny.
54 seconds to complete depressurization.
Okay, so there's a few ways to do it. You can talk to them to tell them to stop.
48
Let's see how this will work. 5 spikes? Is it really worth it? Fine, worth it.
Researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around.
Could easily be put out. Whatever, you have a lot to answer for.
Look, I'm sorry. I am
Looking, I'm a mission for the council. Looking.
We don't know.
open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
Crazy? I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Cellcath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Cellcath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead. Dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
You have a lot to answer for.
Look, I'm sorry! I have just been under a lot of strain recently. You know, the whole thing about having my entire research team devoured before my eyes.
Kono, calm down. Don't talk to him like that. We've gone through a lot, and we said we were sorry for the mistake we made.
I'm sorry for my actions, but what are you doing here?
I'm on a mission for the Jedi Council to find the pieces of a star map.
A star map? I don't know anything about a star map down here.
But there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last section of the Kolto harvesting machine.
But we can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe that's why it all happened in the first place.
What happened?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Faraxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Cellcaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Turned on you. Right.
It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the monster was making in our heads drove them insane.
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the Kolto vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what?
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With Kolto as a food source.
And all those other Faraxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
What can I do?
The Phyraxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Phyraxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Kolto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
How would I poison the shark if I so chose that answer?
You can take this canister of toxin. We were working on it just before the giant shark drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Phyraxan shark.
Do I have another choice?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
I'm not so sure.
I am sure. You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
Well, I wish I could choose the third choice, but it doesn't seem in character, so I'm going to choose to destroy the harvesting machines because I don't want to harm the Kolto. Or possibly harm it, or whatever.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
And knowing is half the battle. I don't know, it felt like it was a perfect time to put that in. Now, I could go out that way, but there's a few nice things that I can get first. I should really heal up. And I should shield up. Yep, I can go out there and take care of the little mission, but I can come back out here. Eventually. And fight over here. Oh yeah, there's something in here I can quickly get to. This place is just filled with steam. Everywhere I go on this planet, just steam, steam, steam. More insane self-cap. Well, they don't see me. I always throw a grenade at them for some reason. Let's go ahead and fight them. This is not going to be fun now, is it? Luckily, my guy can take a hit and keep on hitting. That is what I leveled him up to do. So admittedly, the toxin isn't helping. Alright, now that they're all dead, we can get some nice stuff. And... here we go, this is what I'm looking for. Ooh, that was close. Better heal up. This is why you always should have heal. It's like free med pack. Except for it costs you stuff. So it's not very free, is it? Still better than a med pack. Watching me stab myself makes no sense. But we're going to go ahead and blow up that machine in the next episode. So next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we are going to blow things up Michael Bay style. What a stupid idea.